Another day. Another log entry. Another day, another however long it's been since I've been here. Not too long. Long enough for me to get another wind turbine up and running and mine out more of the side of this with the hinge and the pistons and the drill I had set up. But I've got those torn down now as I need access to much more. So, to work I go. And what I need is some cargo. Because it doesn't really matter what's happening if I can't get cargo up and running. So, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Is get cargo. If I had these, then I get them into said production queue. I should have enough. I'm going to be short on iron. Did I have any left in the... I did. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I did have some left in the rover, which I had to sleep in. And oh, if there's one thing I need to do, is get a proper bed to sleep in, and that might just be the goal. Maybe. Let's go ahead and get this cargo up and going. Cargo. Cargo, cargo, cargo. Oh, I love it. It's so good. Oh, it's absolutely phenomenal. And I should be able, if I turn this, should be, what? Or that, should be able to do one of these with hopefully one of these bad boys. And then a proper why? Is it these? Is this what you're mad about? Question mark? Please? Okay, that was what you were mad about, oddly enough. And then one of these is gonna be the hard bit of this, but, oh. It sticks out a little bit more than I probably would like it to, being honest. Probably best to build up the rest of this so I can manipulate a little. Yep, nope, bring it back this way. Right, come down to nothing. Sure, inertia tensor is going to be on. Sure, inertia tensor on, so don't inadvertently cause something to collapse under its own pressures. Oh, nope, other way, other way, other way. Bring it this way a bunch. Actually, just go all the way over here. And right there is more than enough. So I can get, hopefully, on a drill and stab into the side of this mountain. Oh, and if I can get all this welded up, it'll go just straight in to the Baser refinery, which is a little less efficient doing it this way, but oh, so much quicker. And with what is probably the last of my dwindling resources, I got the drill just barely operational. Oh, joyous day. Let me move the rover out of potential harm's way. Park up just a little more up the hill. Yes, I know, I'm basically out of hydrogen. Can I get... there we go. Didn't have to place anything. Toggle you on. And... from hell's heart, I stab at thee, stone. And setting up for another pass. I got very minimal in that first go-round, just because I'd already dug out most of it with the smaller hinge and drill setup, or piston drill hinge thing setup. So it was very minimal in collection. that first pass. Let's set out a little more. See if we can't maximize the, well, certainly it isn't maximized, but it'll be more than what it was a second ago. And if I can do this just a few passes, oop, I should be good on resources, because this is going to gather much quicker than the previous thing. But yeah, the refiner is going to outpace quite a bit before this gets really any sort of proper catch up, and I need to extend that much further than I did just now and get a better bite at this. Hopefully a larger amount of stone each pass. That way I don't have to actually hand drill anything again, because oh boy, did that suck. There we go. This is a better pass. Gathering more stone than the or gathering it faster than the refinery can process it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Much better pass. And then I can do it 1 to 2 more times on this single extension. I could even, you know, add a drill to stick out further that way and just grab like that, or add one on top to carve out, you know, a little bit taller if I wanted to eat into the mountain and kind of nestle my my first little base inwards that way. And that may actually not be a bad idea, as I was giving it a bit of thought. And well, the tasks set forth to me by the company are kind of lofty goals, really. So I need to take a step back and do a proper preparations. Yeah, so I think I put on hold all of their tasks until I can set up a basic bare bones facility where I can charge my rover, process resources, and then gather components and things to actually build out things. And then I'll start with the scouting building, because it'll likely be the easiest and, well, the one I'll live out of for the longest portion of the time, while I find the better resources to build larger and more well-armed facilities. But for now, I think I take a pause on the requirements set forth to me by the company and go ahead and focus on my own thing for just the shortest amount of time. If I go out straight to 10 meters, is that too far? Because I was on 5. Go out to 10. Actually, it may work. Let's take it slow, just in case it doesn't. At 0.1. Yeah, it's gonna be a little too far. Velocity, bring it back to about 8.5, I think. Oop, a little far. 8.51, yeah, that should be okay. It gives me 2.5 more meters on a thing, and yeah, this'll eat out another beautiful little swath of the mountain. And oh, I'm over 1K of surplus iron. Oh, that's so good. And means I should probably start getting the wheels back onto the rover properly. So go ahead and make sure my build planner is cleared. Grab the wheels, throw them in production just to make sure I get everything. And yeah, that's what I figured. Producing up all those beautiful resources. Steel plates, large steel tubes, just everything I'm gonna need, and I can pull them straight out of the drill. Like so. Bam. And the rover is more or less, if I add a connector, back in working condition. And I'll be a minute before I add a be a minute before I add... What? Seriously? Throw those into production, please. But be a minute before I add more pieces or actually truly modify this thing. As I get everything else in place and ready for the bases, because those are going to be the key points at which I strike out to build everything. So resources, 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 and maybe not going into the mountain for my first base. This is kind of lumpy and wavy. Smooth it out, sure, but or even place flooring to drive across. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, look at that beautiful, beautiful amount of stone. Drop that in here. Am I ready to... Oop, just about ready to pull back. Yeah, come on. Can I... Apparently not. I cannot get up. Well, I can say, let's say, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat? I know the fuel is critical. Whoops. There we go. Got that. What? There we go. Ah, now I can walk up and get on top of everything. Better look, better angle for it all. Let's go ahead and bring this back out this way. And yeah, those bumps are mostly due to my my improper spacing and movement of the drill heads. But not that I care too terribly much about that. I really just want the stone for the resources so I can hopefully quickly get it out of the Stone Age. So, max extension for my piston here. And back for the final swing of this. Oop, out of the way. Yeah. Final swing, final little grab of stone for this level of piston and drill. Could add another one like I was thinking, and yeah, could. Maybe that's worth it, maybe it's not. But for now, I think just a bit of expansion may be in order. So, queuing up a bunch of pieces to be able to do all that. All right, final swing is wrapping up, and I did a little bit of walking around. And I think just down in here is where we'll build our first little abode that will eventually expand into, what is that? A SS-11 Harpy? Okay. And a Monarch transport that's been there for a little bit. But yeah, just down to the hill there, or just down the hill there, and those trees, we'll clear them out, is where we'll build our first little hovel that will expand into being, yeah, add a stone I can grab there, like that. Ah, yes. Yeah, just down that way. I will go ahead and build my first little place that will expand into the scouting base. But for now, I just need a bunch of components so I can go down there and place down some flooring and some frames to build off of. So nothing functional or anything really, just a bunch of interior plates or interior things. I'm thinking to kick this whole shindig off. All right, plates on us. Let's go ahead and take the rover down into position. Ooh, let's actually throw a GPS little base. That'll work. All right, and now down the hill to where I'm thinking, just in here where it flattens out will be a nice little area. Yeah, right in here over this, probably Probably even straddling this ice patch. Maybe. Whoops, there goes a tree. Needed to get a few of you out the way anyhow. Yeah. Just in here. I think we'll be perfect. So, if I just go ahead and violate a few tree rights, I'll have this place cleared up in a... Whoops. Throw the handbrake on before I get out. But have this place cleared up pretty quickly. Also, what's going on here? Oh, a little bit of stone rolled down. Interesting. And there we go, a nice little platform to work off. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A 7 by 11 platform here of interior plates. I will ring them in actual steel armor blocks because they have a bunch of different transition points where I can make a more gently upward sloping thing into here. And I think this is going to be my first little hangar, is what I'm thinking it's gonna be. Yeah. And I'm I'll ring it with these and have steel plates slope up and around because I can make it, you know, a dome shape, a semicircle. Just about to give it a little bit of aesthetic appeal to it, because why wouldn't I? Aesthetics, the only true in-game ever. Head back up the hill and to our little mine. This thing actually almost just about fits inside of said little mine. In fact, if I'm gonna be swinging that drill any further out by adding a piston and doing some other shenanigans, I'm going to want this over here and out of the way from getting hit. Yes, fuel critical. I am aware. What did we come out with iron-wise? Ooh. Okay. That's not bad. Almost 2.5 thousand remaining production. Give me 500 steel plates if you can. 3.5. Nope, I can't. Well, that's I'm gonna need much of that iron to do expansions to this thing. So please don't wait until I get the drill increased. There we go. Get the things placed. Some stuff thrown into production. I already had a fair few of these components, anyhow. And I just need enough to get the drill back up and operational. And in fact, while I wait on pieces to be made, let's bring this thing out of here, and I'll set a second drill on top of it to get that upper level as well. Because I mean, might as well, or should I? Yeah, I probably should. Yeah. Let's bring it. That's more than far enough. Stop there. Let's go ahead and get another drill placed down. And what I really need to do is also get an LCD up and running. Yeah, get an LCD up and running. That way I can list out my priorities and kind of structure my days. But for now, I think this'll work just fine. Production, oof, yeah. This'll take a minute. Oh, right. I was sitting here, moving stuff around, waiting for things to be made, and I forgot. I had made myself better tools. So why not start using said better tools? Yeah, there's literally no reason not to. First drill up and running. Take some of these steel plates off the top. This needs motors and computers. That's fine. This needs steel plates, construction components, large steel tubes, motors. Yeah. Okay. We have the computers. I've got the motors. Ooh, actually, do I have everything? For that one, I do. This needs steel plates and construction components still. Production, how we looking? Little light there, production. Little light. And there we go. Both drills up and running. Toggle 1 on. Toggle 2 on. And before I can go and extend this, I have to do this pass here. Yeah, this pass has to happen, and that's potentially quite problematic. I'm stuck. I need this drill back as well. That needed to go, not this hand drill. Come on. Can I get any of that out? Nope, it's going to be completely at the whim of this. Well, alright then. I know it can handle 0.2. I've seen it do it, but let it go, I guess. And it'll slowly bring in some stone, and I'm not fond of that start-stop noise of this bad boy, so let's turn them off for the time being and just stock up on the stone. And here we go, the first real pass of the dual drill setup. And it's gonna be at night, because why wouldn't it be? Being next to this mountain really cuts my days down. It's quite annoying. But while that does that, and it starts getting its pass, I actually want to do a little something for myself and for anyone listening to these logs, and get a tad bit of organization happening for myself. Let's go LCD. Oh no, is this lock behind progression? LCD. Oh, yeah, there they are. Under there. I need to build a light. Because, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I need to do that? Just put that there. LCD. Here we are. Here we are. I'll take this. Can I? Whoa. Okay. 5x5, 3x3. CD. Why is that so large? 5x5, 5x3, and 3x3s. Yeah, no thanks. I needed something a little smaller, more manageable. Let's use this LCD panel, shall we? Place it right here. Components, straight into production. Because I know I don't have everything. Displays are the main piece that I know I don't have. But get a little to-do happening here. Can I... Production? Can you do... Whoa. Why that... Oh, I got one of the sci-fi things into play there. Yeah, no, thanks. Don't need those. Could you try and start with these display? Oh, wait. Hi. You're not on. And how much stone racked up? A little over 22,000. Nice. Plus, you know what was already in there. Yep. And it's time to drag back, do another extension. Velocity. Back this way. And actually, that I'm dragging this back, this isn't a good place for this. This is gonna end up getting smashed by this this hinge as it kind of leans back this way. A little more, because I need it to come back to about this position, so I can extend and then grab all those goodies. I went about 3.2 on that first run, and that seemed to be good. So about 3.3-ish, I'm thinking, is good for each extension. Not for flattening purposes, but for, you know, just general gathering. So I could, yeah, 6.53 should work. And then set this back. Heading this way, gathering a bunch more stone. Gee, like, look at that. I'm already basically through that stone. God, that goes in a hurry. Let's just place it down here. Nice and safely out of the way. I need displays. Because of course I do. Displays, please. And there we go. I have a little LCD. And we're going to call this our 2-do. And eventually I'll get larger versions of these set up with what was on the tablets given to us for our base building instructions. But for our little abode down there, build hangar or hangar? Build hangar. Slash build hangar. Build build rover charging point. And those are going to be our 2 immediate tasks. Oh, and it would also help if I went into the thing here and changed our LCD to actually display text and images. And there it is. So, to do, build hangar, build rover charging point. That way we can go down, drive our rover into the hangar, and dock it up so it can charge. Those are our 2 immediate tasks. And I will very quickly and very soon be adding a whole slew to this. But for now, it's okay as is. And I need to, set this back and do another pass. What? Wait, what? Where? Who? Are you two talking to each other, Super Gremlin and Ember? Wait, no, this says, Ember Crew. Incon Vessel. You're not permitted to operate in this region. Leave immediately or else. Incon Crew, bring it on. It might not end the way you think it will. Ember, it's your lucky day. Keep moving or else we'll change our minds. Oh, some drama forming among the other factions? Ho 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 ho. Interesting. Oh, but this is at full extension, so I gotta start this resource grabbing. And there, that pass is done. So full extension on this this piston. Need to start extending this piston and grabbing more, but I am chock full on the small cargo container, as well as the drills are holding quite a bit themselves. Still 20,000 in one of the drills, so I'm gonna go ahead and hold off on doing another pass for now. Racking up a lovely little bit of iron, but I think that's gonna do it. Yeah, that horizon is harsh to look at from here. Try not to look at it too much. These logs might not be happy with me doing so. And speaking of the logs, I'm not sure how many of these I'll do for just, basic resource gathering of the logs. I'll do a few because I think it's good for posterity reasons. But for others, I I don't think it's gonna be all that valuable. Dig up this way. I'm gonna grab a bit more cobalt that I really don't need at this juncture. Hey, stone. But yeah, don't think it's overly vital that I include too many of just basic gatherings and hummings and hawings. But for these early days, I think they are quite essential for setup and establishment of my own presence, because I'm certainly going to have to start interacting and taking on some of the other corporations if they start laying claims to areas I have deemed necessary for my own purposes. But yeah, so next log is gonna have to be the expansion, or expansion is going to be the building of my hangar bay down the hill down there, as well as a little bit of living quarters. That's very much true. Sleeping bunks. Sleeping bunks? You sleep in bunks. The crap. Crew. Not just a bed. Bed. I do not want to sleep in my rover. It's killer on my back. It's just unbearably so. But, bed. But I'll have to handle these on the next log, and thank you, Suit AI lady. I get it. I can fix that a bit later. But that's gonna do it for this log. Whoever listened, corporate drones, random passerby who picked this off my corpse, scavenger, whoever. Thanks for giving it a listen and hearing what is probably my last days. So thank you. And to whoever it is hearing this, stay safe out there.